Hello. Okay. That's pretty amazing. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. So back to this, the headphone thing. I have, I found a pretty solid pair of headphones, but I was out doing my little essential shopping, and I found these Samsung buds. So they're not the newer ones, they're the older ones. Now, just a little bit of history. The Samsung earbuds were amazing. Like, they sound really great. I guess these are like the 2018 set Icon X. These were really, really good. The problem with them is that the battery only lasts like an hour. Like, it's horrible as far as that's concerned. So if you're a commuter, you go to work, or you want to listen for an extended period of time, you're gonna have a challenge with these. So then you got the whole true wireless thing that came, and I found a great pair that I will put against anything. The Anker Soundcore Liberty Air 2, phenomenal, just phenomenal buds. But Samsung's buds the Galaxy buds were on sale, and I said, what the heck? They're true wireless earbuds. You get 6 hours of playtime, and most importantly, they're powered by AKG. So you know that the Samsung bundled headphones are crazy. They sound really, really great. The ones that are powered by AKG when they do that. So I'm assuming that just like the old Icon X, I believe those were powered by AKG as well, and the sound was phenomenal. I'm expecting that these are going to be phenomenal as well. One thing that does concern me is the fact that you get 6 hours of playtime on a full charge. Cool. But 7 hours with the charging case, which tells me that not a lot of engineering has gone into the case again. Whereas, my Soundcore Liberty Air 2, I think I get six hours without the case, and then with the case I get 40 hours of listening time. So clearly, and all the same stuff, right? You gotta have Bluetooth 5.0, you gotta be able to listen to them independently, all those things. One thing that the Soundcore Liberty Air 2 does not, and I think that that's what keeps it from being the perfect set of earphones, is ambient sound. While it's excellent at noise canceling, it does not give you the option for ambient sound. I don't know if these do as well. I know that my Icon X, when I was using those, they did. I'm assuming that these will as well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing is USB-C. These come with USB-C, which is amazing. If you're making electronics that are mobile, you need to be using USB-C, right? That's just the bottom line. And if you're not, then I'm not sure why you'd be buying that. What else? I guess we can just get to the unboxing. So here we are. Clear out some stuff out of here. So there you go. Samsung buds. All good. And then we'll use our trusty unboxing knife to open these puppies up. Close this puppy back up. Safety first. Okay, here we go. So there they are. Nice branding inside. That's pretty dope. This looks like this may fold out. And yeah, look at that. It's the documentation. So, I don't really think we need to look at this. There's nothing, it's just manuals and stuff. You can check that out on your own time. So you've got your accessory box here, which is, obviously we chose the white ones. And that wasn't because I was a fan of the white ones. that was because this was all that was available. Again, you know, I was in Costco, so it was a great deal. I think these were like 89, like 90 bucks. So you get a USB-C charger, right? You get some ear tips, ear wings, I should say, and then you have a different size silicone for your ear canal to create a seal. And then you have your earbuds here, and they look fantastic. Very easy to open, and it does feel a little flimsy, but there is a click on the back, so you don't need to worry about that, and I can show you that. So here's what you get from the Samsung Buds. Look at that. They didn't even come out, so that's pretty awesome. There you go. All right, cool. So you can see these, but there is a click case. So it's easy to open, but it looks flimsy. I don't know if you can see that. It looks flimsy, so you have to click it in, and then once it's in there, it's solid. It doesn't move. So that's really good. These are currently dead, so we're gonna need to charge these up, and then we'll get back to our experience, how we feel about them. We figured out what the issue was with these the Galaxy Buds, and it was definitely the software. For some reason, I don't know, the software didn't pull down a file, so we got rid of it, we put it back on. It then reached out, I got the appropriate plugin to run these buds, and then it works. We also noticed that it prompted us to do an update. We applied that as well, and now things are working beautifully. So before that, the sound was horrible, and we didn't have any controls or anything like that. Now we have ambient sound controls, and they are phenomenal. They're on par with the Jabra 65T. The Jabras might be a little bit better, clearer, maybe a little bit clearer, but they're too close to really tell a difference. So definitely for me, right? I commute, go back and forth to work and things like that. So for me, having the ability to have ambient sound is really important. One of the cool things is that if I touch and hold both, I get my ambient sound, and it's unbelievable. I let go, it's great. You can also configure it with these controls, you can configure the touchpads to do anything. So for example, a quick tap, so a single tap on the left and a single tap on the right. Play to pause track. Touch and hold the touchpad, quick anything. Right, got it. Cool. So your touch and hold is what you can configure. The other ones are pretty standard. Triple tap, play previous track. Double tap, play next track. Answer or end a call. Single tap, play or pause whatever track you're listening to. So that's really cool. So originally the sound was horrible. So I want to go and redo that test. And we'll just use the same exact song that we were using before. So let's see how this sounds. Nice clear voice. Treble, perfect. Okay. So the bass needs a little bit of work. So right now it's set, the equalizer is set to dynamic. Let's see what happens when we move it to bass boost. Is there an in between? No, there's not. Let's see what happens. We'll move it to bass boost. So go to bass boost. Okay. It's okay. It's not. I'm just trying the different modes here. Okay. So, I mean, the sound is, it's okay. Here, let's close these and let's listen to these. So we're connected. Like it's by a mile. It's by a mile. It's by a mile. Like the, cool. Now the app is here. It's great. All the bells and whistles, right? The pass-through audio sounds amazing. So that is something that the Anchor doesn't have, is the ambient audio, and I'm not quite sure why. It seems a little silly because it has enough microphones. I don't understand why they would not have that on here, but the sound quality is so much better that I don't, and the ambient sound is super important to me. The sound quality is so much better on these that I don't even care. Like these are, I'm hoping they come out with another version that will give me the pass-through audio. I don't know. The pass-through audio works fantastic on the Samsung Buds. However, the bass, the sound is in balance. So the highs and the mids are great, very clear. You can focus on the voice. That's cool. The problem is the lows are very, very muted at every level. So it doesn't give you a full-bodied sound. You hear when the sound goes flat, and that's in the lows, and that's a problem, especially with, for me, the music that I like to listen to. I like the full spectrum of music. I like highs, mids, and lows. It's just what pleases my ear. And more importantly, if you don't have that, it's displeasing. For me, it affects my listening experience. Maybe it won't do that for you. So if you're not listening to music, you're popping them in and you're listening to audiobooks or podcasts, these will probably be fantastic. The other issue that I have with them, though, is the battery life. The case is pretty substantial. When you compare it to the case of the Anchor, It's a little bit fatter. It's a little bit taller, right? I just think that they could have done something. They should have done something to address the battery assist, the playtime assist from the charging case. To add just an extra hour is silly. I think that they should have done something where you can. I guess the idea is because you can wirelessly charge these from your phone if you have an S10, or I guess a compatible device that uses the same thing, then you can constantly charge these. But that's silly because that means that you have to transfer that energy from your phone to your headphones. So I don't want to use that to trick people to come into my ecosystem. I also want to produce a good quality product. Honestly, they should just give these away for free. When you buy a Galaxy S10 or S20 or S20 Ultra, you should get a pair of buds for free inside that package, because I just wouldn't buy these from the battery life perspective. And like when I install the app, they want like all kinds of permissions for what? Like, oh, you can't run the app if you don't give us permission to have access to your contacts and your calendars and all that stuff all the time. Why? I guess it's an integration with the ecosystem, but if I'm using the headphones, then you should have it. But if I'm not, you don't need it. I'm just not convinced. Maybe the Buds Plus addresses some of the serious issues that I have with these. So I still can't. $89, maybe like 50. Maybe, I don't know what the right answer is. I think they should be included though. This should be a required. This should come inside with your Galaxy phone purchase. I just don't see a fit for these. I don't see someone going to the store and buying these, or being happy with them once they have them, unless maybe they have a Galaxy phone. And I don't know. For me, I'm not really blown away by these. It's just another set of earphones. At least I guess it depends on what you're going to use them for. A lot of Samsung users out there with the phone. So I'd probably use the Jabras, and I have been using these. But I'll test them out, see how they do. Maybe they can change my mind over the long run, but I don't see it happening. Sorry, Samsung. So thank you for watching, and we'll be back. So clearly, Anker Liberty Air 2, for me, sound quality unbelievably amazing. Value right now, Jabra 65T has all the bells and whistles of the Samsung Buds with a way cheaper price tag right now. So yeah, and you can find these on eBay, you can find them on Amazon. They're everywhere. The Samsungs, I think, are still like 100, something like that. I got a discount. We paid, I think, 89 or something like that. So maybe you can find them $90. Between 90 and 110 is where I've seen them. So, but that's it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.